Hey guys, welcome back to From the Depths Chill Builder here. This is the final video in the series of reviewing um, the stuff I made in 2022, 2023, basically in the last 12 months as part of my FED second anniversary. Um, and this is kind of an inspiration built for House Moving Castle from the Studio Ghibli movie of the same name. Yeah, the theme today will just be looking at structures and decorative builds. So this is house moving castle. In the movie, the castle takes on a couple of different forms throughout the movie because it's magical, and I didn't want to build the the land version that was ginormous. I think it has like four turrets. It's just a bit too big, and didn't want to spend that much time on it. But the later one, the air one, is a bit too simple and kind of want to have a walk, so I kind of look at the reference and combine all the um, kind of key features and created my own version, which has quite a lot of features from uh, both or all the references I looked at. And here you can see there's a door. So we'll begin the tour from here, going inside, go up the ramp through the storage area. You can see it's an actual, kind of very similar to the scene from the stop walking. So very similar to the scene from the movie where there's like random crab, a table, and there's Calcifer. And this is just a deco placed onto a spin block. The Calcifer, this is he blinks and he looks around, and that's basically a projector, hollow projector with changing text based on time. Pretty fun. Yeah, pretty cozy space in here. Got a bit of map and just fill up the space. Everywhere is walkable. I only managed to decorate the first floor so far, but the second floor, this uh, was this intended to be his house bedroom. Maybe there's enough space on the side for a guest bedroom, and then there will be baths here. Up here, there's a gun deck with actual functioning cramp cannons for the eyes. Although in the movie, the two eyes are different, so potentially I could replace one of these with a Gatling gun. But kind of liking how the cramp cannons function. They actually work decently well against some of the low level deep water gut units. You can walk all the way back here into this little storage area. I can walk onto this little turret here. And here I want this to be kind of a lounge area, very bright, with lots of windows looking outside. Coming up, this will ideally be a lab, and then you can actually climb all the way up to the back uh, mechanical area here. But yeah, that's it. It walks, and it can also fly. Pretty fun little build here. And that's a functional turret at the top too that you can actually enter. You can actually enter through the top of the turret and go inside the turret. And this little gangway here. So yeah, that's this build. House moving castle. Not how is the castle moving. And then next we're gonna see another Studio Ghibli inspired creation. Alright, the second creation here we have to see is inspiration build from Castle in the Sky. Well, not this one, this is more a airship from Deepwater Guard, but here you can see the castle in the sky from another um, Studio Ghibli movie inspired by another movie that's of the same name. And you can see the size comparison. Here it is 1 million material. Where's the size? 170 meters wide, so not quite 200 meters wide yet. But it does have a lot of features. One thing I kind of regret is not having windows everywhere. But right now I ran out of deco space already. Where can I see that? Blueprint 6,000 decos and mimics. So indeed I ran out of space there. Yeah, looks pretty plain from the outside, right? So where did all these decos go? Um, well, we'll have a look. So we'll start the tour. It's not quite one-to-one replica of the castle from the movie, but I think the one in the movie is probably like 10 times bigger. But there's we hit a lot of the same similar notes. Shoot, doors are closed because there's an enemy. Well, uh, there's one functionality from the movie that we did replicate. It does have a Doom laser. Doesn't have all those little robots from the movie. But I could easily make them. Alright, now the door's open. So in the movie, some kids crash landed on this platform here, and then they will walk through this forest area and walk inside. So here, this is the entranceway, pretty grand entrance. Hi. Upstairs is actually the guest lounges, and then down here is the barracks. You kind of see there's guns and weapons, and there's room for the soldiers. This is called the Silver Moon Palace in my own faction. If you go through one side of the barracks, here's a grand banquet hall, colored tables, and yes, those balconies are actually accessible. We'll see them later. And over here, there's it's a kitchen, fully decorated kitchen with space for lots of beverages. And here's this storeroom. Going through here, there's a bathroom and changing room showers. Coming out, here's a grand bath. There's a pool area for leisure, for relaxing. And through here, there's a hot bath, sauna area, and there's a lounge here. Uh, and here, there's a dance hall. Again, there's accessibility up to the second floor. I just need to remember where I put the stairs. Hmm. Oh yeah, it's here. And these balconies are real balconies. All the places that look like it's accessible are actually accessible. Everything's walkable. It's like real architecture. It's not fake. But of course, there's not. It's not the typical FTD craft. And this is the the luxury room area for uh, VIP guests. So there's bed on the um, foyer. loft. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. And there's a bath, and there's a bathroom. Yeah, the spaces are kind of awkward just because it's a round building with rectangular rooms inside. I accidentally faced through one of the walls, so I had to find my way back. So the dance hall have actual dance lights that work. Pretty cute. Um, okay, lights off. Yeah, here's a great tree. And in the movie, I think they fell through one of the tree thingamajigs here. Uh, but here we can have access into the basement. Whoops. Okay, I'll just show you. Um, yeah, and in the movie, in the Castle in the Sky, the basement is where all the machinery is. Um, and there's a giant crystal kind of generating power, which I kind of replicated here. That there's a giant doom laser on the bottom of the craft, which kind of extends out and fires a giant pack. How much firepower? Oh, just 100, so not a lot, but it's pretty fun to play with. Okay, back outside of the tree. Now we'll go up to the second floor. Second floor, there's a console. Pretty much the more important functions outside of just housing the guests. Here's a console room. On the floor, here's the different phases of the moon. There's a central courtyard. There's different statues. Okay, we'll look at that later. Here, this is the temple. I meant to have more stuff here, but yeah, after running out of decos, just left it like this. It's decent enough. Here's a museum, and there's a museum of my other creations. The Iron Firmament battleship. It's an art gallery. Another side of the museum, these are actually different crafts. Get up here, there's a war room. Well, no, this is a map room, I think. Yeah. And above the council room, there's a war room. And here's some servants' quarters with bunk beds. Going behind here, this is the entrance to the royal chambers. There's lots of like decorations here. In the royal chambers, there's the map of constellations. There's a guest lounge area, very cozy. There's there's a music area. And going up, there's more lounging space to entertain guests. Oops. Here, more lounge. The royal dining room, connected to the servants' quarters behind that curtain. And here's a royal bedroom, uh, just very not as cozy as I can make it in from using from the depth mimics. And here finally, the royal bathroom. Some of these color have been accidentally changed, otherwise the duck would not have a green beak. Yeah, cute. Down below here, I believe this is a royal guard room, and there's some weapons and yeah. um, so that been done with royal chambers. I'll finally go up through the art gallery up to the throne area. Here there's a lotus lake, and then we have the great tree. Ta-da! Alright, I guess that's it. Thank you guys for watching yet another episode of Chub Builder stuff. Yeah, maybe next time I'll do a campaign video or something with a bit more action. Alright, thanks, bye.